Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today is Monday, so it is decorating day. So we're going to jump straight into my planner. Whoops. It's all getting stuck together. So straight in as per normal. Just put that off to the side. So there we go, blank week, completely normal. I'm going to be using stuff from the new Vanskap range. I have done walkthroughs of the Paper Lovers book and the sticker book and shown you guys the inspiration kit. I'm going to be using bits and pieces out of all of these ones, so I'm very excited. I really do like this range. The more I see it and the more I see videos on it and people posting it on YouTube and Facebook, I get even more excited about it. I think it's really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm just going to jump into the Paper Lovers book. I'm just going to grab out one of these pieces of paper. So it's this piece of note paper. I'm just going to pull that out gently. So I'm going to use this side of it to sort of run down the side here. So I'm going to run this one down that side. Where did my other sheet go? I've lost it. There it is. Stuck to the bottom of my Paper Lovers book. There it is. So I'm going to run this down the side, sort of where I would normally run washi tape, and then the other side's just going to have just a strip. So I'm just grabbing my paper trimmer. I have to use the other one. I feel very disorganised today. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm just going to do this sort of by sight. I'm not going to freak out about getting it too perfect because I'll measure the other side once I've cut it out. So I'm just trimming down where I want that. So that's my straight line, and that's going to stay, when I say stay straight, it's going to stay straight. I'm not going to cut that side at all. What I am going to cut is just around the house. So that way it sort of, I might actually have to do another cut. So hold on. I know what I want to do. Sometimes what I want to do doesn't make a lot of sense to anybody else. So I'm trying really hard to make it make sense. So I'm just lining this up with the ruler, with the side of the ruler. And then using the edge as my reference point so that it stays reasonably straight. And I'm just going to cut to there, and then I'm going to cut the rest out just by hand and go around it. Just going to leave that there though, so because I can then put it in where I want it and I can trim off from there. So I'm going to just cut a little bit more off the side. It's a little bit wider than I thought it was going to be. You could obviously do all of this by hand. You don't have to do it with your trimmer. I just like the security. That doesn't make any sense. I like the knowing that it's straight. My self-cutting can sometimes be a little bit wonky. There we go. So it's going to sit just there. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down now. That way I've got it exactly where I want it. To make sure that house sits in the corner. Now I have used that Bostick glue tape, so it is super sticky, which kind of is good, but is kind of not good, because once you've got it down it does not move, and I've just messed it up. Now I've got to deal with the rolling. There we go. It took a couple of shots, but we got it. So I'm just going to trim this up. There we go. So that's the first side. The second side is going to be very, very similar. In fact, I'm actually going to use this not off cut, but use the bit that's left over rather than cutting into the other bit. So I'm just going to use the trimmer as a reference again, just to get it straight. Go. Now that side's going to be thinner, obviously, but that's okay. It'll all work itself out in the end. That's not even straight, not even a little bit. Never mind, we are going to have to go in and get a little bit off this other side. Sometimes because I was so close up the top, it doesn't quite come out straight, which kind of annoys me. What should we got there? Because this side's got more to push up against the top, it's more likely to be straight, although I'm looking at it going, no, it doesn't look it. That's better. So just going to do the same thing, just going to run that along that side so it'll look like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Like when I've done that bit up. So the next thing we're going to do is going to go into the paper lovers books again, and I'm going to get one of the envelopes out, one of the new shaped ones that I'm dying to see. I'm going to use this one. Keeps getting stuck to the bottom. I'm just going to really carefully punch this out. Okay, so this is a different envelope obviously to the ones that kikki.k normally do. The score marks are still there. They haven't changed that. It's just a different shape. So it is, for most intents and purposes, the exact same thing. It's just a different shape. I'm just going to try and make sure that lines up properly, which it would if I folded it in the right spot. Okay, so it looks like that instead. So all you do is you just run a little bit of glue on that bit. That bit, try and make that line sit straight across if you can. There you go. I actually really like that. I actually like them better than the other envelopes. The only thing with this is I'm going to stick it down, so it's going to... Which side do I want to put it? Because the cats are so cute. We will do it that side. I'm just going to take my little cloud post-it note off because I don't need it at the moment. So I'm going to put it this way, and I'm going to put it just there. I'm actually going to have that sitting this side, and I'm going to stick it down with a sticker, which I'll get out of the sticker book in a minute. So then I'm just trying to find something to pop in there. No, kitty cat's not going to fit. Yes, he will. I'm actually going to put that cat in there. He obviously can slip down if I need to see the month, but then he can pop out a bit more if I need him to. But just because of his whiskers, I've just got to make sure I put it over to the side. Before I stick that down, I'm just grabbing just a sticker out of the sticker book. I just want something green. And the reason I want something green is because obviously this is really pink. So I'm just trying don't want a cat because I've already got the cat there. So I'm going to use this one here. So I am still going to stick it properly. Then I'll put that there. There you go. I'm just going to rub that out. Let's go get my razor out. So he's going to sit there just like that. He can obviously sit a little bit further down if I need him to. Just on the other side, I'm just going to grab one of these bunting sheets. Now you guys would have seen when I did the walkthrough of this one, I love these stickers. I absolutely love them, and I saw someone use one on Instagram and it looked amazing. So I'm not copying them, but I'm going to use it in the same sort of way. So I'm just going to stick that down here. Damn it. Knew that was going to happen. Very delicate stickers. Okay. Unless you look really closely, you'll never know. So don't look really closely. Don't zoom in on this, guys, please. You see my boo-boo. Still sort of needs some more, so I'm just going to go back into the sticker book. There's not enough quotes here. I am going to grab trying to decide whether I'm going to use this one, which is the big grey one, or if I'm going to use the little pink one. I don't really want to use either, and you remember from last week, I don't like punching into them. I feel like I'm wasting a perfectly good postcard or part of the inspiration kit if I actually do that. So I'm trying to avoid doing it if I can, because I don't like wasting them. It's not a waste, but you just can't reuse them, and I much prefer to reuse them than just put them in here and then they never come out. I'm going to grab one of these little envelopes. I'll do another pop-up down this side. Sorry, there's a dog barking somewhere in my neighbourhood and it's making my dog go crazy. So you can probably hear him running around in the background. So I'm just doing the same thing as before, just tidying this up a little bit. I always go right over Wednesday. I don't know why I do that. Wednesday just seems to be the day of the week that everything kind of fits on, which I really shouldn't do. I'm just grabbing one of these itty bitty little cards if I can find them. They run away from me. Run away. There they are. See if I can get to it, which I don't think I can, so I'm just going to use this one. No, I'm cutting this one because it's so close to the cover. It's sometimes a little hard to get out, so I'm using the scissors to get it out. And I'm just going to go around the outside and just clean it up. It's just going to be another pop-up. It's just going to sort of sit there. Just going to stick that straight down. a bit more on Tuesday than on Monday because I've got netball on Monday, so I'll just stick that down. It's just going to sit there like that. Speaking of netball, sorry, I just whacked the microphone. I'm going to grab my netball stickers out. It's still missing something and I don't know what it's missing. And get the inspiration juices going. I'm going to grab this little tag out, bring some pink into this other side, and just stick it down the bottom there. Whoops. That's better. Now it looks a bit more even. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in everything that I need to write in for this week, and I will be right back. So there we go, guys. That is my Vanskap decorated kind of week. It is a little sparse is the word. Sorry, my English skills suck at the moment. But that's kind of the way this collection is. Like, it's very understated. The colours are obviously big, and that's why where you get this beautiful teal and the pink, and you get the gorgeous cats. But the collection overall is very much incorporating white, so I'm kind of happy to use the white there. I still love this grey, and this bunting is gorgeous. Like, I hate bunting, but that looks amazing. So I hope you guys like this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want, I'd love to see how you guys have used this range in your planners. So if you go onto Instagram and follow me on Instagram, you can tag me in your Instagram posts of how you've used the Vanskap range in your planner. I would really love to see them. So just search for me at Plum Mashable, same way it's spelled here, on Instagram, and you'll find me there. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Otherwise, guys, I will see you again really, really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.